I always wanted to be a shuttle driver. I mean, who wouldn't? Well, at first I wanted to be a bus driver. But when I was about 8, I really focused on shuttles. I used to pull my friends all over town in my little red wagon to and from the ice cream shop, to school, wherever. Yeah. Doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, Christmas trees on sale.
Already?
Mm-hmm. What you think about me making poinsettia fanny packs for the holidays?
Sounds festive.
It's poinsettia.
It's
Poinsettia is the proper pronunciation.
Don't correct her.
Four syllables. Poinsettia. Well, it's
I'm not from here.
It's poinsettia.
America.
It's like Portia de Rossi. Idiot.
You're being facetious.
Could you be the judges?
Fastidious.
Could you be the judges for this dive, please?
You know there are drugs that you can take to...
I'm embarrassed for you, Frank. You're too old to be playing with Legos.
Okay, ready? Well, when the doctor first told me, I thought, I knew it. I'd already been at the university for 3 years. And when I told them, they said, this is what they said. They said, Frank, you're the best. You can stay with us. And with that, I became the first shuttle driver to work at the university with obsessive-compulsive disorder. There are some days when I think, oh, Frank, you can't do this anymore. Frank, you can't do this. Oh, Frank, you can't do this. For the most part, I think, Frank, yes, you can. You can do it. Frank, 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 you can do it.
Woo woo! Next stop. Woo woo! Next stop. I have a business for each side of my brain. Shuttle driving now, that's for the left side of my brain. That's the mathematics side. But my business, that's for the right side, my creative side. See, I started my business back in '92. You know, it's an accessory line called Next Stop. I came up with the idea for my business in a dream. I was floating on this cloud when John Candy appeared next to me and asked me to cook him some breakfast. And so we're sitting there and we're eating breakfast and he says, Tanesha, you know what would go good with this? A puffy pink fanny pack. Huh?
My grandfather, Daniel Bauer, he was one of the original astronauts in the NASA program. You've heard of the Mercury 7? Well, he wasn't one of those guys, but you know, he was in the group right after that. My dad and brother also work at NASA. I've never really been much of a science guy. So, you know, I figure since I can't drive a space shuttle, I drive the next best thing. Earth shuttle, right? People think I'm crass or harsh or whatnot.
10-4, asshole!
But, hey, I'm just me. I'm a good guy. You know, sensitive and stuff.
The first thing I did when I moved to LA was I changed my name. I mean, I was born Harvey Lipschitz. Now that's no name for a meteorologist, let me tell you. So I was determined to be the weatherman for the 11 o'clock news. Well, at the audition, well, let's just say I have a weak bladder, and there was some unforecasted precipitation. Let's just leave it at that, all right? So, but it's all right because you know, I like my job. I really used to love it though, you know, but those couple of my colleagues are just, they're just, I won't go so far as to say deranged, but, can I say bastards? Can I say that?
Son of a bitch! I suppose you want me to clean that up. Hey,
wait a minute. You're the kid that spilled soda in here a couple of months ago. Wait right there. Don't move. Give me the book. Stay there. Sit down!
All right, folks. We'll be leaving in a sec. Got a couple pieces of business to take care of. Here, Matt. Saw you at the swap meet last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Buying belts from the Koreans again. Hanukkah's coming up. Got doggy treats, huh? All right. Hey, I'm trying to do business. Why don't we kill the cell phone? Thank you. $2.
I only got a 5.
Give you the change next week. Anybody else? I got my fanny packs. Oh, we're too good for the fanny packs. Okay. Who's late for class? Good.
Okay, people. This won't be a long meeting. Francisco and Sandy, your shift starts in 30 minutes.
No, sure, Dennis.
Thank you, Francisco.
It's a good color.
Thank you. Okay. I've entered us into the Shuttle Drivers Bowling League.
I like bowling.
Well, I thought that it would be something nice, something that we could all do together.
I don't want to do anything with them.
Well, I think we need one practice before we play Saturday against the Long Beach Airport Shuttle Drivers. So how's Saturday, huh?
Saturday?
Yeah.
You don't have swap meet on Saturday, Dennis.
Mother and I are going to Capoeira.
I go to the Inland Empire.
But you, Frank? Suppose you're busy too?
No, not really, Dennis. I was just planning on going to the 99-cent store and then maybe to the dollar store.
Okay, then. It'll just be you and me, Frank.
Okay, Dennis.
Wait a minute, Dennis. Francisco and I will
Yeah.
go too. We'll bowl.
No, I'll call Mother. Tell her to stop stretching.
Good. Well, drive safely. Drive long and prosper.
Silly.
Off to your shuttles.
All right. Why did you do that? We were this close to being out of there.
It's for Dennis. Don't be so selfish, Francisco.
On a Saturday, I'm going to spend a Saturday with these two clowns. Do not bring your mother.
Smell like poop in here? Check your shoes. I swear to God, it smells like the park. So, as you can see, the temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly at the moment. Another word for precipitation, by the way. Anyone? Precipitation? Rain. A great text, by the way, which I recommend everyone buy. A book called simply The Weather. Anyone tell me what this is about?
This is Phrank.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, technical difficulties. Wait, just a moment. If you'll just advection and that's the sun. Where did the
Okay, come on in. Oh, I'm sorry. No red drinks on the shuttle. I'm sorry. You can either throw it away and get on, or if I can give you walking directions if you want. Sorry, you shouldn't drink that sugary stuff anyway. You need to take your sunglasses off, sir. Please. Thank you. Please keep those off while you're on the shuttle. Anybody else, no sunglasses on the shuttle, please.
Think, if you can, of a world without shuttles. Scary, huh? See, my job, it's just as important as a doctor's. Shuttles take people to their lives. We keep people moving. And my job here at the university, it's especially important because I bring students to their classes. as of late, well, not as lately, you know, a little while ago, some of the other drivers, some of them had a problem with each other. I saw something like it on the Discovery Channel. Some animals are very territorial. And I think that's what happened here. Animal instincts.
It was about 3 years ago. We're having a potluck, right? So, you know, we've had them before, and, you know, everything's going along fine. Phrank shows up an hour late, and get this, with no food. It's a potluck, come on. Then he has the nerve to criticize my enchiladas. Family recipe. Then for no reason, Sandy gets in on it, and then they start verbally attacking me and Tanesha. It was just wrong. You know what? I'd rather not talk about those guys.
Did you see the game last night?
Yeah, the second half. It was good.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this.
Ah.
Quadriflex 3000.
All right.
Love to drive one of those.
Should get one for shuttle. You like my fanny pack?
Sweet.
Have you guys heard about the bird flu? It's coming.
I don't want to talk about any sick birds, all right?
No, it makes humans sick, Francisco.
This was a bad idea.
No, you're a bad idea. You and him.
Here we
Always
go.
with the insults. You know, one of these days, you're going to get what's coming to you.
Or one of these nights.
Frank, no.
What's that supposed to mean?
What are you talking about? You starting with us again?
Just,
Huh? You
it means what it means. It means what it says.
Everyone, let's bowl.
Oh, fine. All right. All right, fine. Yeah. Four can play at that game.
Hey, T.
Hey, Francisco.
Glad you weren't here this morning, doll.
Yeah?
You should have seen our girl.
Get out of
It was a
here.
mess. Covered
Oh,
with
man.
toilet paper,
What?
the cheap stuff. It was like shaving cream all over the wheels, which I know had to be Sandy.
Oh, that was
Because, you know,
Sandy.
Frank
All
hasn't
Sandy.
reached puberty yet. He doesn't even shave.
Yeah.
And it was like a suction cup or some kind of a plunger or something sticking out of the grill. There was one other thing.
What's that?
I didn't want to tell you on the phone. It was about you and John. You know which one.
Got a favorite film, Tanesha?
Wagons East. Forget about it. We'll get back at him. We'll get him. The biggest problem with this job is having to work with people like Frank and Sandy. You know, Sandy, I don't even know how Sandy got a driver's license, much less a shuttle license. You know how that guy got his job? Little known fact. Sends in an application, Mr. Clear Sky University looks at his application and think, oh, affirmative action, we could fill our spot for our Native American with this Clear Sky guy. They're thinking he's Native American. So that's how he gets his job. I get my share of the young ladies coming on to me, obviously. But I know how to handle it. You know, they're like getting off the shuttle, and it's like, see you later, shuttle man. Yeah, you'd like to see me later. I know what you're talking about. I can read between the lines. I'm no idiot.
There was a songwriting competition last year. Who could write the best theme song? Well, since Sandy really can't write songs, I said, I'll try to write a song. West side, we're driving on the west side, west side. Tanesha wrote the song for the East. East side shuttle drivers, yeah, my East side shuttle drivers, going around and around on the audience clapped her really loud, and you won by audience applause, so she won.
Oh, hey, there's Marty. Hey, Marty! He's a good kid. He comes out here every day on his bike. Take some air, Marty! Take some air! Maybe he's a juvenile delinquent, but there's... Oh, what's that? Oh. Say, is that blood? I got a Swiss Army, oh, look at all that spit. All right, I'll call 911. I don't own a cell phone. I'll take the bike. And, Woo, look at me! I'm up there. Oh, sorry, Marty.
Very peaceful place, though. I mean, you know, when people aren't crashing their bikes, but.
At first, I didn't know. I just made them for me, you know? I wasn't trying to be a businesswoman. I wasn't trying to be the Martha Stewart. But, you know, the kids couldn't take their eyes off them. So then I started selling them to the kids. And then, I entered the swap meet scene. Lot J6, Anaheim swap meet, Saturdays and Sundays. Whoop, whoop. Naked your next style. Flowers on them, and I put 2 feathers, a pink one and a blue one.
No, that's all right.
2 for 10.
That's all right.
For 5. Anything. It's free. Oh, no, you didn't.
Fart pants!
You suck, Phrank.
How the hell?
Hell yeah!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Nice and easy. Read a vortex.
I cannot believe that we won the game.
It just made me feel so proud of myself, you know, and proud for the team and proud that I could do it.
I would not have believed that Phrank was capable of picking up a bowling ball and hurling it down the alley with sufficient force.
I let Phrank kind of squeeze in that last little bit, and so he got a lot of the credit.
Bowling is on the up and up, and for me it's on the up and up.
Take your time with the cards. It's all right. It's thrilling to sit here and watch you shuffle cards. Yeah, you don't slide. That's right. See, I'm not getting the cards. I can't get out of my start. I'm not getting the cards. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna.
Dennis, he's had a heart attack.
No.
Dennis had a heart attack.
Another one?
Hey, I got a customer. Excuse me, miss.
Sandy, you got $1.
Do you celebrate Chin Chin?
I gotta get something to eat.
think that's something
I'm getting
I
kind of
ordered.
fuzzy. I'm getting really fuzzy.
Oh,
Please, Sandy.
oh, she's speaking Chinese.
She's Vietnamese, T.
Oh,
ベトナム人じゃありません。
Thanks, but not interested. Kind of spoken for, but appreciate that.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have $1 for the vending machine? Excuse me. Excuse me. Do either of you two have $1 I could borrow, please?
No.
You don't have to yell at him. Just give him the buck for crying out loud.
Feel my pulse. Feel my pulse, Sandy. Feel it.
You're a freak.
You apologize to him.
We're gonna start apologizing now?
Yeah, you're gonna start right now.
just stop it. Okay, just stop it. Look, we did this. We did it. We did this to Dennis. Look. Is Dennis all right?
It's been 9 months since my heart attack, and things have done a 280, you know, a half circle. It was a really sobering experience for the other drivers. We went all the way to the finals. We won. We beat the LAX shuttle drivers. We ended their 3-year record. Strange how things work out, you know. Things happen for a reason.